There we go. Think.
Are we live?
Yeah.
All right. Hello, brother.
Hello, brother.
Yeah. Hello, everybody out there in Upland, and welcome to the Upland Action News, Episode 9. We are live. We are absolutely 100% live for the first time ever, streaming from the Upland Action News studio. I've lied all the other 8 episodes. It's just been a lie. I've been lying. They haven't been live, and now we are. So,
Finally.
will you explain to me why you're naked, Emmett?
Well, I'm in my birthday suit because today is my birthday.
I'm jumping around, yeah, up and down. Hey, happy birthday, we gon' sing it now. Yeah, today is your birthday, we gon' say it loud. Today is your birthday, I know you're so proud. Today is your birthday, we gon' turn out. About to throw a party, get it lit and wild out. Cut the cake and we gon' sing.
All right, man, we could let that song go all day. Happy birthday,
Oh my
brother.
God.
My goodness gracious me, your birthday. How about that?
Hey,
Well, you are a player of the Upland game, aren't you not?
I am, correct.
I knew that. Well, let's just go right to one of your properties here. Let me bring up the board. Let me bring up the board here. I gotta turn it on. There we go. All right, so let's go to Dublin Street. I know I've got some properties over there. Where is it? Oh no, I'm sliding away from it. Where are you, Dublin? Oh, there you are. All right, so coming down here. Whoop, there it is. Dublin House.
Oh, there it is.
All right, so this is 138 Dublin Street. This is Emmett McGuire's The Dublin House. And I think, why don't we, for his birthday, do a little raid, stop by. I'll send my block right there right now. He's got it set for cheap, 20 upics. Em, what do you think? You want to have a little birthday raid? Have a bunch of people stop by your property?
I mean, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I've never had one over at the Dublin house here before. Love to have some of you down for a little visit. Little pint of Guinea.
Pint of Guinea. Yeah, so, man, so you're 39 years young today, is that correct?
That's right.
Well, happy.
Shy of 40.
Wow, this is his last year. So, everybody, I have all you Uplanders, go over to the property over there, the Dublin house. As you can see, 138, there it is again. As you can see, I own a few spots over here. And maybe one day we'll own this whole block, just me and you.
That's right. I think I need to buy a couple more properties here today for the birthday.
Yes. So I wanted to talk to you real quick about Upland. Let's just talk about what is Upland. And I'm stealing this from the Upix podcast because typically at the beginning of the show they like to talk about, just kind of give a little definition of what is Upland. So if you will, give us a little definition of what is Upland to you, my brother Emmett.
Well, it is, I think I've heard you say, and many people say before, monopoly on crack. And that's probably my favorite definition. The digital metaverse of Upland attached to real world addresses and the implementation of buildings on top of your properties and NFTs coming into the world, sharing and trading in the Discord and the Telegram going on, a lot of community talk, and it just seems like a solid team behind a great game here. I know before the year's end, we're supposed to kind of have the first fully functional version of Upland all together, right?
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is like, yeah, a lot of people came to Upland thinking it was a game. A lot of people came to it thinking, oh, it was a good investment because it's something that's coming on the blockchain. So there's like crypto players, there's gamers, that have mostly who are the people who are filling the board, filling the properties of Upland in San Francisco and New York at this point. But it is the start of something new. It's a metaverse. It's more than a game. It's going to be a place of business. I mean, it's a place to create. I mean, the ecosystem has to run and will run by us, the citizens of Upland, and the creative ventures and creative ideas that we bring to the game. So
yeah, it's been cool to see some of the people that you've had on in this first season here, because everybody comes from a different background and has different methods of playing and strategies, and so it's really cool to see.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna go take a look over at the DApp radar right now, and if you look at the old Upland, we are sitting in second place underneath Splinterlands here.
And holding that spot.
No? Holding strong here. You can kind of get in on it and see a little bit more of the numbers here. And users, number of unique wallet addresses interacting with DApp's smart contracts, 6,656. So that's how many players we got in the game at this point. So that's pretty exciting. Good, exciting little piece of news there. But just checking in with the numbers a bit. And you know what's going on this Saturday, don't you, Em?
What's going on this Saturday?
Well, if you go into, there's the big SF Love Tour that is happening. Oh, wait a minute. It's happening.
A breakfast birthday meal.
Happy birthday, dear Dad. Wow, look at that breakfast meal with a candle in it. Looks like
here. Let's see who made this.
Yeah, bring in the chef. Oh,
Young
wow.
Kaya.
Young Kaya, the chef Kaya. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice work, Kyle.
So much.
Yeah, what do we got on that plate there? Will you break it down for us? Oh, make that wish. Hey.
We have French toast.
Mm.
We have a hash brown, some eggs, scrambled, and 2 slices of bacon with a side of wine grapes.
Wow. Wine grapes.
Followed by coffee.
And maple syrup.
And maple syrup. That's the breakfast of a birthday champion in his birthday suit, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, I'm sorry.
No, it's very fitting because you fit right in because, we're going back to the psychedelic days of the love. The love days in San Francisco there, Em.
That's right. There's a love tour about to go on.
That's correct, yeah. And it looks like a good one. It looks similar to the event that was the San Francisco Art Walk, where this is not a competition. This is and it's more of a tour. You jump in and you go from one property to the next, learning interesting facts. I think this time it's about musicians, psychedelic musicians. Cool. They've got a little playlist that they've put together that you're going to be able to listen to on the Discord. Prizes, you do have to pay a little bit to get in, but you're going to leave with more upics than you entered in. And there's some unique 60s block explorers that they're presenting. And there's also some big piñatas that are going to show up as well. Good, get a bite of that there. Good bite. Good birthday bite, man. Wow. Yeah,
I
so
saw the ad. This is delicious. Thank you very much.
yeah, they
Saw the
decided.
ad for the left tour.
Yeah, they decided since New York just opened and all this and everything's been focused on that to bring it on back home to SF and celebrate. I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. I like psychedelia.
Yeah.
Believe it or
That
not,
was awesome.
I'm a fan of the psychedelia. I don't know if you were aware of this yesterday, or if you knew this yesterday, where there was a Recoyer Super Miles auction and block BCH giveaway was presented by us here at the Upland Action News. He held a great contest. He gave away some amazing NFTs, some Garbage Pail Kids ones, some Blockchain Heroes. He auctioned off a Super Miles card. Gave away Upix. It was a really nice giving contest that Recoyer put together. He is a member of the UCN. He is a solid citizen of Upland, and I think he's a genius-minded fool. So I'm glad to know him, and I was happy to host the winners, the announcing of the winners from his contest yesterday. I thought it was cool, and because of that, we're sitting here live now talking to all you lovely Uplanders, the citizens of Upland. We're here together as a family.
That's just one example of one of the community-driven events going on.
That's correct. Speaking of community-driven projects, right now, Thank Me Later recently dropped in the Upland Fans Discord channel that people should start looking at the Daily Uplander, which is a website, all about created for Upland by Uplanders, and it's a pro looking site, if you ask me, so it's worth taking a look at. And I can't mention Thank Me Later without bringing up the Upland Guru, his website here, which has all the resources, everything you need to know about Upland lives here on the Upland Guru. So
Those are daily check-ins.
yeah, those are exactly, daily check-ins, places to go. There's a lot that has been going on in the NFT world. I want to do a little bit of a feature real quick, and let's take a look at Matt. He's one of the members of the Upland Fan Art crew, and he put out this cool series of Miles cards, like street art in New York for the launch of New York. He put these things together, and it's they're kind of sick, if you ask me.
Yeah, it sounds dope.
Yeah, kind of. You're seeing them there. You can see them on the screen. Yeah, just making sure.
I cannot.
Oh, you can't. Oh, right. Okay, you're just looking at me. All right. I'm seeing it on my other screen there. Okay, just making sure we're live. But yeah, those are awesome. Check out Matt's Upland Fan Art. His New York Miles collection is lovely. And we'll take a quick look at the NFTs that Left House has been putting out here. Just put out a new one yesterday here, the Fine Art UFA, and last week's episode came out as well. And get on over.
Season one's going fast.
Yeah, season one's going very quickly. Yeah, we sold a lot of episode 8s real quick.
Nice.
Partly due to the fact that I priced a couple of them absolutely wrong. Instead of pricing them at $5, I priced them at 5 wax, which Recoyer.
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, which Recoyer.
Discount.
Yeah, no, that's what I get to learn from my mistakes. But Rakoyer was nice enough that he bought them both, and like he was trying to send them both back to me, but I only allowed him to send me one back because I figured I got to learn somehow, you know. So you and I are both fans of a fellow named Chico Crypto. And in his recent, a couple days ago, he did an episode where he talked about NFTs. And
finally,
he says some amazing things about it. I want to run through a couple of the sections, and then maybe we can discuss per section. So let's jump into it.
yeah.
Projects far and wide are looking to XDAI for help, and that actually leaves
chat
me.
a couple times.
Hold on a second, Em. What was that? You know, I just was trying to play the video. I was just jumping into the video there, so you were talking over the video there. So,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I just was saying
Yeah.
I've been waiting for him to get into some NFT talk because I know he was going to.
Yep.
I hit him in the chat a couple times asking about it. He had good things to say, but been waiting for a video, so I was excited about that.
Yeah. Well, let's listen to what he has to say here, and then we'll discuss.
Into the next sector, NFTs. Now, the gaming sector is where you think of NFTs first, right? Gaming collectibles, wearables, skins, and more. Well, one of the leaders in the virtual gaming space, Crypto Voxels, tweeted this on August 22nd. Hey fam, our wearables are trapped on the mainnet due to extreme gas situation. Please send help. Can someone magic us up a XDAI gateway where we can send lots of wearables, e.g. 30 issues of wearables, to the XDAI network with one Ethereum transaction? So nice to see that in the gaming and virtual land sector, but NFTs are not going to be limited to items in the digital world. They will become digital representations of physical items too. Now before...
Okay. So let's just kind of discuss that. What he said there. Now I know he talked about another property trading land, and it wasn't Upland, but you know, I think, you know, we can kind of see where things are at. Obviously, he was talking about the gas prices on the Ethereum mainnet and how that's affecting, you know, everything right now, everything in the crypto space for the most part. And so, you know, with Upland's coming, you know, with the release of, you know, properties to fiat out into crypto and stuff, it'll be interesting to see how all of that functions, you know, and with their blockchain and everything. Like I'm sort of clueless on some of these things, you know, and like just like becoming aware of these thoughts just because of everything that's going on in the crypto space. I'm like, oh, okay, this is very interesting, you know. Yeah. But he was talking about NFTs and the physicality, you know, and physical goods. Digital is a word that I've heard recently. Fidgetal. I might even be this Chico Crypto. So anyway, let's break down his next little section here. Let me pull it up for us here, everybody. All right. Oop.
Before I get into all this, I need you guys to realize something. Just like when I called DeFi being the next bubbling buzzword which will surge the markets next, it took about a year for the markets to catch on and for it to happen. I don't see it taking nearly as long with NFTs, but we are still some time out. Now...
Okay. So, he says we're a little bit of ways away, right? From it really, really blowing up. And I think that is a fair assessment. I mean, this is the beginning of it all.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, yeah, games and art, and it's just like layer one. You know, like, I think at this point, let me pull up this other article, because Chainlink is starting to get into the NFT world. And Nietzschean had posted something about this in one of the Upland fan Discord. Oh, in the Dog Patch channel. But yeah, they're Lendroid Chainlink working wonders with off-chain data, and that seems to be like this new layer that they're bringing to the whole NFT game, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to find. There was one little quote that I read in here. I read the whole thing earlier, and I'm a zombie right now. Chainlink's capabilities are allowing Lendroid to greatly expand our ability to innovate in the NFT space, driving many of our new features like layering, NFT rentals, and the protocol heartbeat. By being able to combine the on-chain and off-chain worlds, we can take the power of NFTs and start to interface in with the real world, greatly enhancing our chance to reach mass adoption. So what they're on about is the connecting digital and physical together. And Chainlink is a technology in the crypto space that every other crypto company seems to need to use to function, and one of their main focuses is connecting real world to digital, and that's what Upland is all about, people.
Yeah.
So those are the topics of the day that I got.
That made me think about kind of like VeChain, and I saw somebody talking about it in the Telegram the other day.
Yeah.
That VeChain is done. I think they did a partnership with Travis Scott and Nike, and they dropped some sneakers or whatever, some exclusive sneakers. Only like maybe 500 of them were made or something. And NFTs being connected to sneakers and things like that, it just make that whole world even larger than it is now. Like sneakerheads, record heads, who knows? There's like people putting out albums like Bjork, who released an album all on crypto years ago. Like, imagine what she's thinking about doing with NFTs, and some cool stuff is on the horizon, I believe, and NFTs are going to be all over it.
Well, absolutely. In that Chico Crypto video, there in his episode, he starts talking about a fashion company that had put out a line of shirts that have NFTs like chips in the shirts.
In the fabric, yeah.
In the fabric, so you can't replicate. There's that. It's got that blockchain lock on it, right? And also too, it has augmented reality. So if you hold your phone up to the shirt, you'll see different art. On the phone and stuff. Yeah, there's cool different layers and features and stuff that are already coming out, like you're saying. So. And I keep thinking, I encourage all you Uplanders to just keep, when you're in the shower, when you're making coffee, wherever you are, just keep thinking about what an NFT is, what it can be, where it can go, because and what and how does that equate to Upland, and where do we go from here? It's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Fucking A, thank you.
Man, why did you have to cuss on this live news feed?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Skywalker potty mouth all over his episode, so.
I tried to whisper it.
Well, it's a good whisper. Well, I think maybe we'll do the intro again as our outro, and we'll call it a show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Emmett, thank you for joining us on your birthday. I know your family's made you this lovely meal, and you decided to join us in your birthday suit for this first live episode. Tune in next week, people. It's the season finale, episode 10.
Can't wait.
Good morning, good noon, and good night.